Greetings, everybody. It's Kat. How you guys doing? I am doing all right on this beautiful day. I know I haven't really made a video since being in the hospital. I mean, I have like little short ones here and there, but today I am spending time outside and I am on the lake. I really enjoy being on the lake, which is very near my house, and I get so much healing and restoration here. And it's also really a good space for me to make my videos because it's kind of semi-private here. And I wanted to talk to you guys about a topic that's really near to me right now, and that is the importance of your relationship or partnership with someone when you are healing, when you are living with illness, or you're living with a diagnosis of some sort that requires your nervous system to be calm, that requires your heart to be calm, your mind to be calm, because it affects your physical health. And you don't even have to have any sort of illness or anything to really take from this advice. And that is that when you are in these situations, you require a partner who is going to complement and be healing for your nervous system. This means that you need a partner who is emotionally mature and regulated. Someone who is not volatile, who is not unpredictable, someone that you don't have to walk on eggshells around and have to feel as if you are in fight or flight. That is not healthy for you. That is not conducive for wellness at all, really. So this is extremely important. If you're with someone and this person doesn't understand how to communicate in an effective way, that is mature, that is stable, that is productive even, you really should reconsider that relationship. I grew up with an example of a relationship that was strong, stable, peaceful, secure. My grandparents were married for many decades, and I never heard them raise their voices at each other. I hope you can hear me with the wind. I'm not sure how it's going to come up on the camera. But what I'm trying to say to you is that not that they didn't have disagreements or anything, but they never raised their voices at each other. They never spoke disrespectfully to one another. They never cursed at each other, never threw things, nothing like that. So if you have a partner who doesn't understand how to communicate except for screaming, yelling, throwing things, damaging items, kicking in walls, stuff like that, you can't be around that, especially if you are in a precarious situation with your health. For instance, I'm recovering from a stroke. So this means that any partner that I have moving forward in the future has to be calm, has to be gentle, communicative, emotionally mature and regulated in their system themselves, so that they can not add any undue stress or turmoil to my life. So that is very important. It's really essential that we build with people who are in that way, because it literally can kill you if you're not. It literally can kill you in many different ways if you're constantly walking on eggshells, if you're constantly anxious, scared, fearful of their unpredictable moves, or you don't know what's going to set them off, or what's going to make them go over the edge. And Some people, they simply are just emotionally stunted and they don't understand how to regulate their own emotions, let alone, reassure you and be complimentary in yours being regulated and calm and stable. I don't care how long you've been together. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care. Whatever you need to get out. Especially if you are in that situation where you're trying to maintain health and wellness in a peaceful, centered way as a lifestyle. This means that you have no space for anything that's outside of that. You have no space for mental and emotional instability and people who erupt at a moment's notice, people who are emotionally abusive, people who are physically abusive. None of those are going to work for you. I urge you to get out. There are resources out there that can help you if you need to find a safe space, even if you don't have any money, even if you don't have any place to go. There's resources there. Reach out, ask for help, call your local 211, 911, whatever, the hospital even. Someone will be able to provide you with a safe space to be while you get out from especially a physically abusive relationship. If you are going through health issues or just living with some sort of diagnosis that requires you to just be calm and to not have stress, undue stress and tension, you can't do that with someone like that. You simply can't. And you have to leave. You have to make that self-loving, self-supportive decision for yourself to get out. And that's just that, my loves. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's really important that you do that for yourself. Your self-love and your wellness has to be priority above any love or romantic relationships. It just has to be. So many lessons have been learned through the evolution of self and experiences on my end. And I'm just really here to pay it forward to just really, let people know just how dire it can be if you don't pay attention to those things. It can be very dire. It can be very serious to put your health in a compromised position by allowing people in your energetic field who basically will kill you if you just don't get away from them. So I send you all of the love, bliss, balance, and peace. May your journey with self, with love, and with the universe be one that is in alignment with your highest good and happiness. Peace. Enjoy.